pedagogy is heavily participant centered, in the language of Harvard Business School faculty, in the sense that every session opens with a case on a real company on a real issue. So they are put into cohort groups when they get into a course. So they are required to work in teams on the case submissions. So like in other better known business schools, we also have this concept of cold call, where we call upon a group to begin the discussion. So they are also graded on these efforts, and because of which there is an incentive for them to come prepared. So the MBA program here at SME is quite fast paced, like the good programs. Concepts build on each other very quickly, and the course evolves very quickly. Apart from cases, we also make use of simulations. Cases are somewhat static in nature, in the sense that cases don't recognize the fact that executives take decisions in a dynamic context, whereas simulations add the time dimension to cases. For instance, in this quarter I will be teaching a simulation on an acquisition set in the United States. So these simulations force students to put themselves in the shoes of a protagonist and take decisions. And since there is a time dimension, the moment he takes a decision, there are other decision makers in the other economic actors who also take decisions, your competition, your suppliers, your customers, and so on. So because of which you have to constantly go back to the drawing board and figure out what works for you, what does not, and so on and so forth. So a class at SME, I think, is quite engaging and interesting, and also very informative.